What is going on, my fellow floppers, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing the AK47u best class setup. Now, I believe this is probably one of the most underrated SMGs within Cold War, and to be honest with you, it's definitely my most used weapon at the moment and most favoured weapon at the moment as well. I don't really tend to use any other gun within Cold War, so I'm going to help you guys, choose and create the best and most overpowered class with this weapon. Before we come on this video, if you haven't already, and if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video. And of course, if you do enjoy today's video and you find it useful, make sure you do drop a like. So with all that being said, guys, let's jump into the best class setup and let's jump into today's video. So as mentioned, we are going to be using the AK47u. Going to throw up on screen now what we're going to be using for likes of the perks, etc. The secondary is the Sigma 2, nothing too spectacular, just trying to get that gold as quick as I possibly can. So I am using launchers on as secondaries, as you will see on most of my class setups going forward, but I will be changing that up to pistols, etc. So as a tactical, we're using flashbang, simple, trying to get gold camos, plus it's quite useful as well. I find it more better than the concussion. You can actually blind your enemies a little bit more with this as well. And then we are using lethal of Semtex. I just love the Semtex, man, it's awesome. And then the field upgrade is always proximity mine. I might change that eventually when I decide to play around a little bit, but I do enjoy using that and leaving them lying around on the domination flags. It does tend to wind people up as well. So going forward then, guys, on the perks, I'm using wildcards of perk greed just so I can get those little extra perks. I like the 6 perk slot. So we are running flat jacket and tactical mash just so we're not blowing up and getting stunned 24/7. And then we do have scavenger and tracker. Scavenger helps you replenish your ammo if you didn't already know, and tracker, you can see enemy footsteps on the ground, which is really useful when in and around enemy spawns. And then next up, we are using ghost to keep off the map. We don't want to be getting spotted via UAVs because about 10,000 UAVs per game. That's what it feels like anyway. And then we are going to be using ninja just to keep very silent and keep it, quiet on the map, so we're not going to be popping up here, there, and everywhere with footsteps, and people don't know where we are as much. This, as you will notice in a moment, is a very stealthy class. So hopping onto the actual weapon, onto the AK47u, and what sort of attachments we are currently using. So first of all, the muzzle, we are using the sound suppressor. It does increase your accuracy, but it does reduce your damage range, unfortunately, but it does give you 100% muzzle flash concealment. Like I said, unfortunately it does drop your damage range on there. However, good thing about this as well, it keeps you off the minimap, and that's what you want. This is why I say it's quite a stealthy class setup. So on the barrel then, guys, we are currently using just a standard 9.3 inch extended. I find that very, very useful. Just increases your bullet velocity by 40%. These are probably a couple of others you could switch that up to, but ideally I feel like this is the best one. I am close to unlocking the Liberator. Bullet velocity will go up by 100%, but it will reduce your movement speed, so aim walking movement speed. So I would recommend popping that on as soon as you unlock it. Probably after this video I will have unlocked it anyway, so that's another attachment I highly recommend. And for your underbarrel, you want to be using foregrip. It does increase horizontal recoil control, and then we have magazine of 40 round speed mags. Eventually I will be putting the 50 round fast mags on there once I do get that unlocked, but I don't get that unlocked till level 51. I'm currently level 31 on this weapon. And then handle, I am using drop shot wrap. What that does is it does increase your flinch resistance and aim while going prone. So it is really useful, very useful perk, so it is one I do highly recommend. Well, attachment should I say, I know I said perk, what an absolute buffoon. But this weapon is absolutely overpowered, like I said, as you would see throughout the gameplay. It is very useful, very unique, and very strong. So it is a weapon I highly recommend. We do have Nuketown coming out very soon, so this is a class setup I would highly recommend for that as well. It's definitely going to help you get those high kill gameplays. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, like I said, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you're new. But as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.